Hello people, I've just come back from a 9 mile run today. I've been wearing the Nike Tempo Next Percent running shoes. It's the first time I've worn them properly. I bought them last year. I got shin splints, so it took us out for about 3 months to recover from that and the operation that I had. So today is the first proper wear that I've had of these. Retail at £169.99 when I bought them off sportshoes.com. So let's talk a bit about the shoe. It's a comfortable shoe, very light shoe. It's got a mesh constructed upper with the tongue has been sewn into it, so it's like a booty fit. The laces in it look nice. On a cold day, you do feel the cold through the mesh system. It does allow your foot to breathe, but you do get cold toes. Underneath, it's got the Nike Zoom foam, the special secret foam, as you can see there. It's got a nice, well, we'll talk about the grip later. It's got a bit of a grip on the forefront and on the heel. They do take quite a bit of getting used to when you're running, because there's a bit of lateral movement at first, as they've really concentrated on the foam, and if you're not used to running in Nikes, you could there's not that much support there. There's quite a bit of that, and it just takes some getting used to. The Nike Zoom pockets, air pockets at the front. It's like having a couple of kangaroos underneath your feet. They give you that bit of lift. There's a good energy return from it, and they are nice, springy and bouncy. Right, so the toe box is quite narrow. I've got quite a wide foot, so it took a while for me toes to settle into it. I've had no rubbing issues, I've had no hot spots, anything like that. Although on the heel, I don't know if you can see there, there's a bit of foam just there, just to try and counter the heel slippage. There is a little bit of heel slippage, but not as bad as the Nike Pegasus Zoom 37s. What else? Right, so on my run, like I said, takes a bit of getting used to. There's a little bit of lateral movement, but you soon get into it. You soon get into a rhythm. I'm used to wearing New Balance. The disappointing side was the grip. Now they've concentrated on making it a nice, light, fast shoe, but what they've neglected is the grip. It's not wet out there today. The conditions are quite dry, but there's some damp spots on some pavements, and it doesn't bite in. There's a bit of slippage there, so they need to concentrate a bit more on grip, I think, and a bit more stability. That's where Nike's missing the trick: stability and grippage. So that's what I'd like to see on if they do another version of these, which they probably will do. Affordability. Under £69 is quite a lot of money to pay for a decent pair of shoe. They are a fast shoe. I've just done a 10k there. I wasn't going full pelt, but I did a 10k in 47 minutes, I think it was today. Yeah, so they're not too bad. I've enjoyed running in them, and I shall continue to run in them until I can't run in them anymore. So that's me review for the Nike Next Percent Tempos. Decent shoe. My score is 7 out of 10. The reason I'm giving 7 out of 10 is because of the lack of grippage. To sort that out, it'd be a solid 9 out of 10, I'd say. Good for running on a track, a dry day, spring day. If it's wet, don't put them on, because you're not going to get any grippage whatsoever. It's going to be a bit of slip slidey. Alright, so good for spring running, summer running, dry running. Right, so that is my review on Nike Tempo Next Percent. Cheers people, take care.